They ordered me to use a wheelchair. That single line sent Hollywood into quiet panic. When Liza Minnelli appeared at the 2022 Academy Awards, it was meant to be a celebration. A living legend stepping onto one of the biggest stages in entertainment history. Instead, years later, the conversation is still swirling. And it's not about the award she presented. It's about what allegedly happened behind the scenes. The night itself was already chaotic. The 2022 Oscars became one of the most talked about ceremonies ever for reasons no one could have predicted. But before that now infamous onstage altercation stole headlines, there was another moment that had viewers talking. Liza Minnelli, Hollywood royalty, was wheeled onto the stage to present Best Picture alongside Lady Gaga. At first, the audience applauded warmly. Gaga leaned in, whispering reassurance. Cameras captured a few slightly awkward beats. Cue cards shuffled, lines gently prompted. Social media instantly dissected every second. Some viewers felt protective, others uncomfortable. A few even questioned whether Liza seemed prepared. But that wasn't the full story. To understand the weight of the wheelchair controversy, you have to look at Liza's history. In 2000, she suffered a serious health setback after viral encephalitis, which doctors initially feared could leave her permanently disabled. She later revealed she had to relearn how to walk and talk. She proved them wrong. Over the years, she continued performing, appearing in public, and fiercely defending her independence. Mobility for her isn't just physical, it's symbolic. It represents resilience. That's why the later claim hit differently. Reports began circulating that Liza had wanted to present standing up, but was strongly encouraged, or as some headlines phrased it, ordered, to use a wheelchair instead. The wording escalated quickly. Ordered, forced, directed. However, no official Academy statement confirmed coercion. Representatives later suggested the decision was made for safety and comfort, given the unpredictable nature of live television. And that's where things get complicated. It's been said producers were concerned about timing, balance, and the pressure of a global broadcast. Live award shows leave no room for missteps. A stumble could become a viral meme in seconds, but critics argue that framing it as for her own good carries uncomfortable undertones, especially for a performer known for defying medical odds. Online, fans split into two camps almost immediately. One side believed the Academy was protecting a beloved icon from unnecessary strain. The other felt the optics stripped her of autonomy. Meanwhile, Lady Gaga's role added another layer. Many praised her for being attentive and supportive. The whisper, "I got you," became its own viral moment. Others speculated whether she had been briefed in advance to step in if needed. Again, speculation. No confirmation. But perception often shapes narrative more than facts do. What made this situation even more sensitive was the broader atmosphere of that ceremony. The Academy was already under intense scrutiny. Ratings pressure, diversity debates, and later, the shocking onstage incident that overshadowed nearly everything else that night. In a year packed with PR disasters, the idea of mishandling a legend felt particularly volatile. And yet, the truth appears more nuanced than the headlines suggest. There is no verified evidence that Liza was forcibly placed in a wheelchair against her will. There are accounts indicating the decision was discussed with her team. There are also reports suggesting she was initially scheduled for a different format of presentation. The gap between advised and ordered may be where this entire controversy lives. But here's why this story refuses to fade. Taps into something bigger. Hollywood has a complicated relationship with aging icons. Legends are celebrated but carefully managed, protected but sometimes over-controlled. The industry thrives on image, and live television magnifies every vulnerability. Was this about safety, optics, liability, respect? Depending on who you ask, the answer changes. What's undeniable is this: Liza Minnelli remains one of the most enduring figures in entertainment history. An Oscar winner, a Grammy winner, a performer who survived health scares many wouldn't recover from. So when headlines suggested she was ordered into a wheelchair, fans reacted emotionally. Not because of a chair, but because of what it symbolized: control, agency, dignity. And that's why the moment still sparks debate. In Hollywood, image is everything. But sometimes the attempt to protect an image creates a bigger controversy than the risk ever would have. So was this an overblown misunderstanding, or a glimpse into how even legends aren't fully in control on the industry's biggest night? The answer may never be crystal clear, but the conversation it started, that's not going away anytime soon.